folks, I know it's a sad day here in Kentucky, both Morehead State and UK yesterday. I don't know about you all, but my bracket's busted. I had both of them winning. I know a lot of people had UK going pretty far along in the tournament, and of course I had some hope for Morehead State, so I feel like our skies are kind of looking sad as well, especially with all the looming rainfall. I hope you all are faring better in your bracket competitions than I am. I think all four of mine are almost entirely busted because I was really banking on UK working some magic yesterday. But like I said, the skies are kind of looking a little sad for our day today. You can see it kind of gloomy out throughout parts of Lexington. Not a lot of activities happening other than a little bit of rainfall. We got some drizzly skies, gloomy conditions. That's going to persist for a good chunk of our day today. Look at those temperatures too. You can see we're going to see 47 right now here in parts of the area. It feels like 43, and definitely what we're noticing is kind of the drizzly sky conditions persisting for a good chunk of our day. Now look at this. This is our first alert radar network. If you aren't getting rain right now, you've got cloud cover. You can see it popping up all across parts of our radar. This is just light drizzles though. It's not anything like a thunderstorm or any sort of strong winds. We do have some light winds that are keeping us a little cooler. And you're going to want to keep your umbrella with you all day long. Maybe grab that raincoat and galoshes as well, because it's going to be kind of on and off showers pretty consistently for a good chunk of our day. You can see we're part of this much bigger like moisture swath. So I like to remind myself, even though I'm not a fan of getting this rainfall right now, at least we don't have the snowfall. Look at this. Up in Michigan and Chicagoland area, there's a bunch of schools that are out right now because of how much snowfall they're getting. So we'll take the rain, right? We'll take the rain and a little bit of seasonably chilly temperatures. This other thing we're going to keep our eye on is down near our friends in Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas. That's slowly making its way up towards us. It's going to end up getting us a little later in the evening, some more heavier rain than the drizzly showers we're dealing with now. So your breakdown for your Friday, keep that umbrella handy all day. It's not going to be an all-day rain. Temps are still going to be pretty mild. We're going to range from maybe mid-50s in parts of northern Kentucky to southern Kentucky is going to be in mid-60s, maybe even warmer for our day today. So a little all over the place temperature-wise, kind of matching with our rainfall. Let's talk about that future radar. You can see the rain's going to be with us for a good chunk of the midday hours. And then it's going to start to stick around until maybe around that 3 o'clock hour. We all of a sudden dry out. We think we're in the clear. We've got the cloud cover, not a lot of activity. And then all of a sudden, folks, in the evening, you see it coming up from southern portions of our area, turns into some more localized rainfall. A couple pockets of that are going to be heavier. You can see Morehead, Somerset, even some of our friends over all along parts of eastern Kentucky. That's because there's a lot of activity that's happening all just east of the state. We're on like the back edge of that rain band, and so that's what's going to give us some lingering showers even into parts of our Saturday. If you're in eastern Kentucky, keep that umbrella with you longer. You're going to have a wet start to your Saturday. Most of central Kentucky will dry out by the time we're looking at early Saturday morning. Eastern Kentucky, like I said, Hazard, Harlan, Pikeville. Folks, keep that umbrella handy. Then by the time we look towards those midday hours, things start to calm down and dry out across parts of the board. Our rain chance trends show us that once we get through today, we're going to end up seeing Monday night another system coming in. That's going to be the one you want to keep your eye on if you're looking for some thunderstorms. Today, it's just the light rains, even into parts of tonight. Thunderstorms might be in store for this next system. Let's talk about it though. You can see it's low pressure region rotating north of the state. That wraparound moisture turns into that rain band. That rain band starts to push across our region, and all these little white lines, those are lines of pressure, right? And I know Jim and Chris talk about this a lot. Once we get some condensed lines of pressure, those are going to bring about some really stronger wind gusts. So we got some stronger wind gusts, some more localized heavier rainfall. Look at how thin this rain band is. That's how you can tell it's really loaded with a lot of energy. It could bring about some intense heavy rains, spawn a few thunderstorms. This is now looking at 10:30 on your Tuesday. You can see some localized heavy spots. Some of the heaviest parts of this system might end up going just south of the state, but still, it's a little ways out, so we'll continue to track that all weekend long. By the time though we're looking towards later on our Tuesday, even towards parts of Wednesday, things dry out. Some cold air will be rushing behind. Some of our friends in Indiana and Ohio might even see a little snowfall after all that cold air rushes behind. So your temperature trend shows you we got a seasonably chilly, I guess, weekend ahead. You want to keep your eye out for Saturday night into Sunday. We're going to be dropping down to like the 20s. So could see things like frost. You could see, some of those delicate plants that have already started to bloom a little early this year could cause some issues. So be wary of that. The transition from Saturday into Sunday, really chilly start to our Sunday morning, but then we skyrocket up Monday. That sunshine really helps us out. We get up to 70. And then that rain comes in, right? We immediately knock down, by the time we're looking towards next Thursday, back to being seasonably chilly. I see some of you in the chat are asking about, when we're finally going to get towards spring. I wish I had some better news for y'all. I feel like we get the spring-like showers and they're knocking us down. We're still relatively close towards those spring-like temperatures, just a little bit under for parts of our region. But thank you all for joining me today. Of course, I'm meteorologist Alexa Minton. I forgot to introduce myself at the beginning. I'm in for Jim today, so you guys can catch me again here at WKYT News at noon. As we look towards, a little later towards the weekend, you can join me on the weekend mornings crew. Don't worry, Jim will be back. He's out there right now cheering on McGoffin County for boys Sweet 16. I know he's been super pumped about that. So Jim and Chris are both out there at Rupp today, really cheering them on. So pleasure being with you all. Join me here at WKYT News at noon. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday.